It's the 420 radio show, and it's your host, Art the Ghost, blowing smoke. You already know, but check me out every Wednesday, you know? It's the ARTIKLEDHGHOST. It's the ARTIKLE. Doing the most, the radio show. It's the ARTIKLEDHGHOST. It's the ARTIKLE. Doing the most, the radio show. Talk that bud, show that love, you know what's up. I give it up, I blow that smoke, it ain't no joke. Article the ghost. 420 blow that smoke, man, I do this every day. Stuff them cones, light it up, and then I blow that hay. You want that truth, I said some facts. This is more than just rap. It get quiet in here, but I got that loud pack. This is one hot song, tell a DJ bring it back. Man, I'm trying to tell ya I'm a roller sack like that. Tune in every Wednesday for the inspiration, information, like, comment, and subscriptions, algorithms. I'ma participate, but I'ma be in the clouds until a later day. Let's go. The ARTIKLEDHGHOST. It's the ARTIKLE. Ghost doing the most, the radio show host.
All of my life, I swear, I'll spend it loving you. All my time, you can have it. Oh, it's yours. All of my life, I swear, I'll spend it loving you. All my time, you can have it. All of my life, I swear, I'll spend it loving you. All my time, you can have it. Oh, it's yours. All of my life, I swear, I'll spend it loving you. All my time, you can have it.
Hey yo, she said what she said while she laying in the bed. Stuffing cones for the ghost, light it up and blow the smoke. What we got here is unique and it's really hard to find. Cause what's mine is yours and what's yours is mine. No need to discuss who's the head of the house, cause we both know our roles and we both play them out. You provide inspiration as I provide for the house. Me and you against the world, that's what it's all about. Listen, life ain't been the same. Me and you against the world, we gon' do this thing. Art to the ghost, doing the most. Hosting the radio show, rolling the flow. Talking the news, expressing my views. Blowing the smoke, you know how I do. Marijuana, this was my proposal to you. I asked her to marry me, she said I do.
All of my life, I swear, I'll spend it loving you. All my time, you can have it. Oh, it's yours. All of my life, I swear, I'll spend it loving you. All my time, you can have it. All of my life, I swear, I'll spend it loving you. All my time, you can have it. Oh, it's yours. All of my life, I swear, I'll spend it loving you. All my time, you can have it. All of my life, I swear, I'll spend it loving you. All my time, you can have it. Oh, it's yours. All of my life, I swear, I'll spend it loving you. All my time, you can have it. It's the 420 radio show, and it's your host, Art the Ghost, doing the most. You already know, I'm in the back blowing smoke, but I had to come out here for this news segment brought to you by Marijuana Moment and Still Beating LLC, giving you some of that hotness that you hear before you. Alright, check this out. Today's headline reads, Direct to Consumer Cannabis Shipment Bill in Congress. Man, you heard that right. Safe banking sponsors talk way forward. Missouri GOP legal marijuana bill, Nevada Schedule 1 ruling, and consumption lounge apps. Man, let's get into this. Here are some top things that you should know. Alright, Senator Jeff Merkley discussed provisions that could be included in the Safe Banking Plus package of cannabis reforms, including a previously unreported process of no job discrimination for the people with marijuana convictions in now legal states. Meanwhile, Representative Ed Perlmutter
Democrat, said he's increasingly tempted to go to the nuclear option of holding up separate must-pass legislation like the National Defense Authorization Act in order to get his cannabis banking bill enacted. The Safe Banking Act sponsors' comments came at the press conference organized by the National Cannabis Industry Association, whose members are holding more than 100 lobbying meetings on Capitol Hill this week to build support for marijuana reform. Representative Jared Huffman and Earl Blumenauer filed a bill in Congress that would allow small marijuana growers and manufacturers to ship products directly to consumers across state lines via the U.S. Postal Service once federal cannabis prohibition ends. A Missouri Republican representative introduced a cannabis legalization bill, the Marijuana Freedom Act, that he wants lawmakers to pass in a special session starting this week as an alternative to a separate reform initiative on the November ballot. Nevada saw two big marijuana policy developments in one day, with a judge ruling that the Board of Pharmacy's refusal to remove cannabis from Schedule 1 is unconstitutional, and regulators announcing that they'll soon begin accepting social consumption lounge license applications. Oklahoma prosecutors are going after pregnant women who use medical cannabis. Wow, gotta read more up on that. But anyway, we're moving on to federal. A National Credit Union Administration Board member spoke about the need for cannabis banking legislation at the National Association of Federally Insured Credit Unions event. White House Office of National Drug Control Policy Director Rahul Gupta issued a statement reacting to the new drug overdose death data. A spokesperson for Representative John Yermuth pushed back on suggestions of a potential conflict of interest concerning his investments in marijuana stocks, saying it also appears these stocks have lost between 60 to 90% of their value since time he purchased them. So while his investments meets all house ethics standards, I'm not sure it's one that will carry him through his upcoming retirement in January. Representative Troy Nehls tweeted, "Fentanyl is pouring over our borders, and Democrats want to legalize drugs. Violent crime is skyrocketing in cities, and Democrats want to empty prisons. The destruction is international." Former Senator Cory Gardner spoke about growing Republican support for cannabis reform. Iowa Democratic Senate candidate Mike Franken tweeted, "For sensible cannabis laws passed on Graysley." And it goes on to the states, starting out with North Carolina. Roy Cooper got something to say. You might want to check that out. But it's the 420 Radio Show, and this was brought to you by Marijuana Moment and Still Beating LLC. And if you need any of those services done as far as content creation, recording, or any of that, just contact me down in the comments, and I'll respond. All right, back to the show. Ghosts. You know. Turn up! Okay, let's get it, let's go. You know what time it is. It's the ghost. Stuff them cones. Stuff them cones. Yeah. I'm stuffing cones. Let's go. Yeah. All day long. Cones. Turn up. Yeah. I'm stuffing cones. All day long. Let's get these facts straight. Talking about smoking on paper planes, smoking on raw cone, stuffing cones all day. Couldn't even find a better way. Gotta get on my higher day. Time to roll up, stuff my cones, and I got to be on my way. Gorilla glue, what I pursue. Stuffing them cones is what I'm doing. Trying to get high, get by in life, and everything that I am doing. Oh, but you don't hear me though. Check it out how I rap the flow. This a RTIKLEDA. Ghost. Let's go. Yeah. I'm stuffing cones. Let's go. Yeah. Stuffing cones. Turn up. Yeah. I'm stuffing cones. Turn up. All day long. Let's go. Cones. Yeah. the 420 radio show, and it's your host, Art the Ghost, blowing smoke. You already know, but check me out every Wednesday, you know? It's the ARTIKLEDHGHOST. It's the ARTIKLE. Doing the most, the radio show. It's the ARTIKLEDHGHOST. It's the ARTIKLE. Doing the most, the radio show. I talk that bud, show that love, you know what's up. I give it up, I blow that smoke, it ain't no joke. Article the Ghost. 420 blow that smoke, man, I do this every day. Stuff them cones, light it up, and then I blow that hay. You want that truth, I said some facts. This is more than just rap. It get quiet in here, but I got that loud pack. This is one hot song, tell a DJ bring it back. Man, I'm trying to tell ya I'm a roller sack like that. Tune in every Wednesday for the inspiration, information, like, comment, and subscriptions. Algorithms, I'ma participate, but I'ma be in the clouds until a later day. Let's go. The ARTIKLEDHGHOST. It's the ARTIKLE. Doing the most, the radio show host.